just saw these. And even though I'm not meant to be eating any carbs, just look at them. How can you resist that? Look at giant grapes. Variety is Autumn Crisp, whatever that means, and it's from Peru. Yes, from Peru, all the way from Peru to the UK. And I always, when I look at those labels, I always feel a bit like, oh man, that's not cool, man. I'm like just seriously like eating air miles, but here we are. They do look like proper, I mean, I've seen bigger grapes, usually in the Far East or in Japan, like Thailand, Japan, those muscat grapes, those giant ones. These are pretty mahusive grapes. Autumn Crisp from Peru, let's give it a try. How do they get grapes from Peru over here and get them to taste or to be in this condition? Super fresh. I mean, so crispy. It almost tastes like it's been frozen. It's so crispy. Not that it's mushy inside like that. It's just so crisp. Wow. I mean, amazing texture. Flavor-wise, it's just a nice green grape. Listening for my daughter. I hear her talking. Hold on one second. Yeah, I need to go up. One sec. My poor little girl, she's got a really blocked nose and she's finding it hard to sleep. So I might have to go up again soon. But yeah, amazing. How do they get these grapes in such high quality? I kind of don't want to know. Are they picked like super early and then ripened in factories or something? I don't know. Taste-wise, not particularly complex. Just tastes like a decent green grape. But the texture is nuts. So firm. So crispy. And there's always this sort of ethical quandary, isn't it? You want to buy in season, you want to buy local, but then you see grapes like this and you go, ooh, I want it. What do? Do you give in, or do you like stay hardline? You're nut. If it ain't from within a 5-mile radius, I ain't touching it. If so, more power to you. But you're missing out on some seriously crispy grapes. I don't have the answer. Wow. If they had more of like a complex terp profile, then this would be heavenly. Already pretty damn good. Peru. Gotta go to Peru someday. Too many places to go. When I saw them, I thought, I hope it's like from Spain or somewhere not too far away. And then I looked, I was like, Peru. I just found out recently that I'm part Spanish. Who knew? I'll give you my stats. I'll give you my my genealogy. Here we go. Ready? In reverse order. Yeah, in reverse order. I am 3% French. I am 5% Southern Chinese. Now that surprised me because my father's from South China. So you expect it to be much higher. But you'll see later on. I'm 6% English and Northwestern Europe. I can only think that's more like, I don't know, because I don't think there's any English in my background. Man, she's not happy. I'm going to go up again. Right, as I was saying, so 6% English in Northwestern Europe. I have no idea, like there's no English, but maybe, I don't know, is there some like Belgian or Dutch or something? Northwestern Europe, what does that mean? I guess Scandinavia would be different. So I don't know how that comes in. 7% French and German Swiss. Okay, that's from my mum. So all of this English, Northwest, Germanic Europe, France, that's all from my mum. Here we go. Big shocker. 8% Spanish. Olé. So my mum's side must have had some Spanish. 8%, quite high. I'm more Spanish than Swiss. Mad. 19% Northern Chinese. 20% Central and Eastern Chinese. So, 25%, 26%. So 26% plus 19% is 35%, plus the 5% Southern China, that's 40%. Wait, hold on a minute. Sorry, wrong way around. 26 plus 19 is 45, plus 5 is 50. So I am half Chinese, but split up in 5% Southern, 90% Northern, 25% Central and Eastern, so more Shanghainese. And the big kicker, I'm 26% Northern Italian. Northern Italian. Ciao, Bella. So there you go. I've got like 26% Northern Italian, 8% Spanish. That's 34% kind of like Latin. And then 50% Chinese, but mostly Central and Eastern Chinese, which is not surprising because I know the history of my family in China, but it's still a bit surprising considering that my father is from South China. And he is my real father. No controversy there. It's just that his mother, my grandmother, am I allowed to say this? Are the ancestors going to beat me up? Anyway, there was some history. Some history there. I don't want to say anymore. So yeah, there you go. Kind of weird. I always told people I'm half Swiss, half Chinese, but now I know that that's actually not really that true. I'm half Chinese, let's say 10% German, because you're going to throw in Northern Europe. You know, Northwestern Europe, I guess that's somewhere similar, 3% France. So like, okay, let's say 15% sort of in that realm. And then the rest is Italy and Spain. Crazy. I didn't do this test, my sister did, but obviously we're the same because I don't want to give away my DNA, but I'm happy for her to give away hers. Thank you so much, sis. And we'll see if they update it a bit more. Kind of intriguing. And I just wonder how it's going to be like in the future as more and more people, you know, and this was, I mean, I am the result of a time when there wasn't that much travel and that much, you know, international relationships. Nowadays, that's just like common, right? Everyone's moving to different countries and everyone's like, you know, having kids with each other. Well, actually, no, birth rate's dropping, but you know what I mean. The people who are having kids, generally going to be more diverse. So it's going to get nuts. These genealogies is going to be just like a list of 30 different countries. And is it going to mean anything anymore? Because how does that work? Then if you are like, I'm born in England, would my DNA in the future count as English? I'm probably being really dumb here, but I can't quite work out how that works. At what point did they do the cutoff to say that that's English DNA versus DNA from the British Isles, but it's a whole mishmash. Who knows? I'm the result of a mishmash. I ain't got no problem with mishmash. It's actually, think kind of interesting, exciting. But you know, maybe I haven't reached that age yet where I'll be moaning about these kind of things. Who knows? Speak to me in 10 years. Anyway, I wanted to share the grapes with you. They were yummy. Want more, but I've got to resist.